news. First with breaking news.
Hello and welcome to Marketing Edge on TV, Nigeria's leading initiative in the business of brand management and the management of brand business. It is a 30-minute awesome package that comprises brand news, branding focus, and industry conversation, all in the mix encompassing thorough and in-depth analysis aimed at promoting the brand idea. I am Oluwabukola Omoni. Welcome to the program.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand idea.
We begin with brand news, where we bring you the latest development around brands and the field of marketing and advertising in Nigeria and around the world.
To invest close to $2 billion.
Black Art, a global movement supporting Black and African creatives, hosted the bigger picture. This is Lagos.
Come on. Yes. So everyone.
The event brought industry leaders together to discuss creativity, financial access, and global opportunities for African talents. It also marked the pre-launch of its platform aimed at empowering creators with resources, mentorship, and training. Highlights included panel discussions on advertising, music, film, and client agency dynamics.
To be able to talk about the creative economy. And
Black Art co-founder Peter Hurebo emphasized the universal nature of creativity, together with some of the panelists who praised the initiative for fostering global creative partnerships.
So our aim basically is, how do we create opportunities for people who need them? How do we increase more opportunities for young people in this creative space? Like the minister spoke of, we have what we call the African Creative Front. We're launching a product to give access to 1 million Nigerians to grow, to have more opportunities and more monies in your pocket in terms of the creative space.
It's an opportunity to create the awareness about the things that exist, things that young people can, capitalize on, and keep educating and informing, creating the awareness around the products that are available.
He's been able to bring together professionals from different creative endeavors and the young ones who, most importantly, need to learn a thing or two. And we can also learn from the young ones as well, because sometimes when older people talk, they always think that they're the ones that have something to teach.
With over 200 million population in Nigeria, Nigerians are just bursting with a lot of creativity. And platforms like this really help to, put the focus on frameworks and the structures that will really help the industry to grow to the next phase.
We've been in this business since 2010. We're already there in the business supporting those in the industry, and we'll have to do more. So what we want from this event is for us to see more interested entrepreneurs that want funding to support their businesses.
The Advertisers Association of Nigeria, ADVEN, and the Association of Corporate Affairs Managers of Banks, ACAMP, have announced a strategic partnership aimed at advancing the marketing communications industry. This collaboration is set to address key challenges, drive innovation, and improve industry standards. This partnership was sealed during a courtesy visit by the ADVEN leadership team to ACAMP, where both organizations have committed to fostering a more sustainable ecosystem for stakeholders, ensuring stronger engagement and more effective solutions. Both bodies said through this partnership, they hope to enhance the marketing landscape and ensure Nigeria remains competitive in the global advertising space. The 19th Lagos Advertising and Ideas Festival, themed Staying Alive, celebrated creativity and inclusivity in Lagos. The event featured increased participation from member agencies both in Nigeria and across the continent. Chairman of LIFE, Chukwuemeka J, highlighted the event's achievements under the 2023 to 2025 board. He noted the launch of the LIFE Academy, an expanded regional presence, and a 39% rise in shortlisted agencies compared to last year. he reaffirmed the festival's commitment to integrity, transparency, and pushing creative boundaries.
That was brand news. Next is Branding Focus after the break.
Download the Glow Cafe app today. You see here, you get everything all in one. So if you love music, you'll love Glow Cafe with a music catalog of over 2 million tracks. And if live radio is your thing, say no more. Just hit play and enjoy on Glow Cafe. Welcome to total control, so you can recharge or buy bundle, borrow data, and credit sharing and gifting. You've got all that too. You also get extra value with our range of value-added services on the Glow Cafe app. Watch all the action with Glow Cafe's exclusive range of video. Glow Cafe's got it all. And when it comes to gaming, we ain't playing around with Africa's gaming collection. And the best part, you get free activation bonus. So download the Glow Cafe app on Google Play or the App Store.
Glow Unlimited.
How far, Niger? Welcome to the Glow Cafe app. Come in. Because it's time for an upgrade. Your own personal Glow Cafe app open 24/7. Welcome to bigger, better, smarter. Welcome to total control of your data, your airtime. Mom, I'll call you back. How you buy? I'll send you data. How you share and how you recharge. Movies, gaming, music. All in one place. Welcome to more value. Download the upgraded Glow Cafe app and get more data. Get 100% recharge bonus and get a massive 100 gigabytes data bonus when you register. Want it all? Download all this into this.
Glow Unlimited.
See this baby, why should they do younger like this? As you see me so, I don't become 10x of the woman when I did before. Berekete 10x.
Make you enjoy 10 times your recharge, double data, and other betterment on top. Voice calls, IG, TikTok, audio and video streaming, Zoom calls, and other better things them. Dial *301#.
You never finish up. 1,000 naira welcome bonus for voice and data. You mean all this thing for Berekete 10x? Full of the enjoyment.
Is your line blocked? You can get your line unblocked free, fast and easy. Quickly go to any Glow World shop or SIM registration center near you and link your NIN to your Glow line right now. Got no NIN? Visit the nearest NIMC office, get an NIN, and then link it to your Glow line. NIN registration is free, so reconnect with Glow today.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the bright idea.
Now on Branding Focus. The traditional approach of solely providing media buying and planning services is no longer prevalent among practitioners in the media buying industry. Recognizing the need to remain competitive in today's business landscape, media buying and planning agencies have expanded their service offerings to encompass a wider range of options. Such innovative agencies are moving along with the trend while providing solutions and offering value to clients. Some of these offers include content creation, audience segmentation, measurement, and even data-driven insights to brands and businesses. Africa's advertising spend is projected to grow from $10.3 billion to $11.8 billion from 2023 to 2027. At a cumulative annual growth rate of 2.8%. The African projected growth rate is linked to availability of mobile technology and internet access. Examples of media agencies that are evolving with current realities are Algorithm Media, PhD Media, Space Universe, and many more. Many media agencies in Nigeria are also embracing emerging technologies such as augmented reality, virtual reality, and artificial intelligence to create immersive and personalized experiences. These technologies allow brands to engage with their audiences in new and exciting ways. Example of such is Space Universe, when it unveiled the new age of radio advertisements called Radio Ad Spread, an AI-driven global advertisement platform that digitizes the operation of radio adverts while providing real-time reports of the campaign. According to Space Universe, the platform enables business owners, advertising agencies, and marketing managers to easily create and manage radio advertisements remotely and connect with radio stations across Nigeria from anywhere in the world. As the industry moves forward, media agencies will continue a range of both challenges and possibilities. The continuous evolution of technology will significantly influence the media industry. To remain competitive, media agencies must adjust to these changes and devise inventive strategies for utilizing them to their clients' advantage.
Welcome back. Next is Industry Conversation, where we have discussions with industry thought leaders.
This week, the Industry Conversation segment delivers a special edition packaged with compelling insights from two industry giants. In this special edition, veteran journalist and CEO of Marketing Edge, John Ajayi, hosts LOLU AKINWUNMI, Group CEO of Prima Garnet Africa, in a fireside chat that delves into the evolution of Nigerian advertising.
After the break.
Wow.
Welcome to Cafe Netade. What would you like to order, please?
I would like some pancakes with some spread.
And you?
I'd like a slice of toast and spread.
Golden penny spread, oh. Easy to spread, oh. Good for the kids, oh. The man no go worry.
Hold on, kiddos.
Thanks to Golden Penny Spread, easy to spread and good for the family.
Mama like
Golden Penny Spread, easy to spread and good for the family.
In the heart of Nigeria's bustling financial landscape, a story unfolds, a tale of global transformation, strategic innovation, and profound impact. This is the story and the legacy of Nigeria's most innovative bank and foremost financial institution, Wema Bank. Wema Bank was founded on May 2nd, 1945, under the old name of Agbomagbe Bank Limited. The bank was renamed Wema Bank in 1969, marking the launch of the bank's rise to prominence. From being listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange in 1990 to being granted a universal banking license by the Central Bank of Nigeria in February 2001, and then becoming a regional bank in 2009, the bank made steady progress over the years. A significant part of Wema Bank's journey was the upgrade of its regional banking license to a national license in 2015. This milestone spearheaded the beginning of a revolutionary decade in the Wema Bank journey. The first 2 years after the upgrade saw the bank re-strategize and innovate to create more and better solutions to positively impact the lives of customers and support their goals. The first and arguably the biggest of these innovative solutions created since becoming a national bank was the launch of Africa's first fully digital bank, Alert, in 2017. Through the game-changing Alert platform, Wema Bank redefined banking through a wide array of reliable, seamless, and intersectional banking services, all accessible on Alert, making Alert a one-stop app for every financial need. To the youth, we are an enabler of goals. To the underprivileged and underrepresented, we are an equalizer. To the established, we are a driver for greater success. To the businesses, we are a partner like none other. To the finance industry, we are the leading light and the pace setters. To the nation, we are champions of development. To the world, we are facilitators of innovation, empowerers of communities, and promoters of sustainability. And to us, you are everything. This journey is just getting started. Join us as we redefine the standards of banking and financial services in Africa and make an indelible contribution to shaping the future. Remember, we are with you all the way.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the bright idea.
Thank you, sir. Now, this question. As past chairman of Associate Practitioners Council of Nigeria, what were the significant landmarks would you say were achieved under your chairmanship? And, sir, how will you compare compliance level by both the clients, companies, and the creative community then and now?
We worked very hard. The principal thing we achieved was, to review. As soon as I became chairman, I knew we had to review the fourth code, and we reviewed it and added many things. Brought in, for example, the role of consultants, created, we already had full agencies. We then created agency, associate membership and all that. All of these things we did. We wrote quite a few of the rules, and thankfully, the president approved everything that we did, and it became law. Again, I'll go back to what I told you earlier. Any human being will do something wrong if they can get away with it, So to that extent, if you still see people who break laws, it is because they imagine that they can, of course, get away with it. But there are many things that APCON achieved. I mean, we strengthened the relationship between the agencies. Prior to now, you could practice advertising without belonging to a sectoral body. We ensured, without making it a law, we sort of nudged people into becoming either members of AAAN or AAAN or whatever sector of the communication industry that they belong to. We did quite a few things.
Thank you, sir. Sir, seriously speaking, as a participant observer, particularly as a watchdog, a journalist, I have observed that regulations have always been at the heart of the good advertising practice in Nigeria. Presently, advertising regulations continue to be multiplying. Will it continue to be so? At what point shall we have good advertising in Nigeria? Because, one, there is some issues in the industry, as you very well know, particularly even among some sectoral groups, all of them bordering on regulations. Does it mean that regulations have not been properly perfected? At what point will it be perfected to have satisfaction in the industry? In the industry? Yeah.
Well, I'm happy the immediate past president of AAAN is here, and he definitely knows more about this than I do. But we've had conversations on it. What you then want to ask yourself is, those who don't want to be regulated, why don't they want to be regulated? Are the regulations so bad, so stifling? For example, during my APCON tenure, in order to protect local commercial producers, especially for film, we scouted around the world and looked at various models in China, in Brazil, everywhere, so that we would not just open up our market and allow foreigners to come and dominate. It would kill them, because up till now, they are not that strong. So we created a platform and said, yes, if you like, you can make your movie abroad, but if you make it abroad, these are the conditions for flighting them in Nigeria. And I don't know if that still goes on. Obviously, some of the clients, especially those who represent the multinationals, didn't like this because they wanted to bring in wholesale films that were produced in the UK, produced in Europe, produced in all parts of the world. And we told them that, look, you can't do that. This is the law. We are not the UK, we are not Europe, we are not America, where they have fewer regulations. We need the regulation because we're still a relatively young economy. If we were to open up our doors and allow the kind of freedom and liberty they enjoy in these other places, it would kill local talent. There is no way local talents, agencies, producers, or there is no way they can effectively compete. I've been on the board of a major international agency, Ogilvy, and I know that there is no way we would normally compete with them. And all countries do it. France protects its airline industry. America protects its agri, and so on and so forth. So there must be a measure of protection, at least until such a time when we believe that these sections of the economy are strong enough to hold their own.
Thank you, sir. Sir, before I get carried away, because there are so many issues in the advertising in Nigeria. But sir, you have, for the benefit of this audience, particularly the young ones, that this initiative is made to approach. People want to know more from you. You started from a very solid background, starting from later you work with PromoServe, or the leading creative agencies in Nigeria. Then, at what time will you ascribe as at the height of the creative beauty of Nigeria advertising? How will you compare creativity then and now?
I often hear this question and it's unfair.
Okay.
Ideally, there is every era. It's a beautiful era if you look at the quality of creativity, because ideally the advertising produced in any nation community cannot rise above the understanding of the people, because you are not entertaining them. You are partly entertainment, but essentially communicating information and values to them. So if you take an era, for example, when I joined advertising, radio was strong. A lot of campaigns were run on radio when we changed from pounds to naira, when we started driving on the right, and all of these things and so on. There were fantastic ads, PZ, Elephant Blue detergent, some of them. But, I routinely have reasons to go back to some of these ads, and I laugh. None of them, like tally number. I mean, I still laugh because I saw them, but you couldn't present such ideas to clients now. Things have changed. There's a whole, we got a lot of digital intervention and so on and so forth. For example, I sit and I watch ads for Glow, and it's just amazing. I'll give you an example. During my tenure as chairman of APCON, the doyen of advertising in Nigeria, late Mr. I.S. Moemeke, who I'm sure you know, chairman of Lintas for years.
Yeah.
We had an event in Sheraton and invited him, and he came. And after about an hour, he told me he was leaving, and I saw him off. And he said, "Lulu, tell me, was it advertising you people were discussing there?" And it was totally, absolutely up there. I mean, you couldn't mention advertising without I.S. Moemeke. He recruited me and trained me and all. And in my mind, I said, wow, has it gotten to that stage? So we've had such development. There are ads I look at today. Not that I don't understand the idea, but I tell myself, the way these things are moving is just because they are targeted at a different generation. So back to your question, if you want to talk of Apogee or the creative, the strength or relevance of the creativity can only be attached to the era.
Okay.
What is relevant in an era will not in another era. There are things I see. There are things I see now, and I just shake my head and say,
"That's true.
This is crap." But people say they like that.
Things keep changing. Truly, you are right, sir. Yeah. Thank you. Yes.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the bright idea.
And that's the much we can take on this week's episode of Marketing Edge on TV. Join us same time next week for the concluding part of our conversation. I am Oluwabukola Omoni. Bye for now.